How to fix your Whoop not charging. So in this video, I'll show you how to charge your Whoop and fix any charging issues. Now this will work with the 4.0 and also 5.0 models. So as long as your Whoop has a battery pack like this, you can go and follow along with this tutorial. Now the first thing you'll need to do is just go and disconnect the battery from the Whoop watch like so. So this black device here is essentially the battery pack, and there's also a small battery inside of the actual watch as well. Now how to charge your Whoop is you first need to make sure that this battery pack is charged. You could then use the battery pack to wirelessly charge your watch. So first thing we need to do is just grab a USB-C cable, and you need to plug one end into the battery pack and the other end into a charging outlet. Now once it's plugged in, you should see an LED light on the device to indicate that it's charging. So if it's a red light, you'll just need to go and leave this on charge for around about 60 minutes. If you see a green light, it indicates the battery is already charged, and you should have at least 90% of charge in this battery. If you don't see any lights or the battery pack is not charging at all, then just disconnect the USB-C charger and try cleaning inside of the charging port. So you may get dust or debris that kind of accumulates in this port here, and this can prevent the battery from charging. So you can grab something like a small brush and just try cleaning around the edge. You can also try blowing into this a couple of times just to try and remove any excess dirt. You could then try plugging in your charger and seeing if that solves the issue. If it's still not working, you'll need to try a different charging outlet or a different USB-C cable. So for example, if you're using a power outlet in the wall, you can try charging it using the USB port on your laptop or computer instead, and sometimes that also goes and solves the issue. Now once the battery is charged, you need to come over to the watch and make sure this clasp is clamped down like you see here. You can then grab your battery pack, and then you can go and slide this over the watch. Now you're only going to be able to slide this on one of the sides, and make sure you've pushed this all the way down the end to make sure it's charging correctly. You should then see an LED light to indicate that the watch is now charging. If it's not working, there could be an issue with the sensor on the watch. So if you just go and remove the battery pack, you can try using your brush to clean the edges of the Whoop watch like so. Now you can also try doing the same thing on the battery pack, just make sure there's no dirt or anything preventing the charger from making contact. You can then try sliding the battery onto the watch, and you can check to see if it's now charging. You can also try using your charging cable when the battery pack is already placed on the watch, and then you can try leaving it on charge for around about 60 minutes, and once again that should fix the issue where your Whoop is not charging.